Okay guys, it's finally time to bring you guys another video on the spare K series motor that I'm putting together. It's a K24A2 for those that are new to the channel. A lot of people have recently subscribed. Thank you guys. Today I have to put on the timing guides, all the timing components. I already have the motor timed. It's at top dead center, which I'll double check. But yeah, last video was installing the 4-piston oil pump, so that's on there now, and now it's time to go ahead and put on the timing cover, the chain, the guides, all this stuff. So here goes the old parts. Here goes my timing cover bolts, the tensioner, old tensioner. I'm not reusing any of this here. I did get a new bolt. I did get a new guide. That guy's got to go back in. That is, I believe that's the sensor that goes right here, which I think I have to replace with the one that is currently on my motor. But I'm going to put it there. I think it has a different plug or something. I remember Brian from Hassport telling me to change, I think it's that one, to change the crank sensor. But doing a quick look at this, I am going to put some silicone here, silicone around here, and obviously all around the edges. I think there is even silicone here. So go ahead and silicone those spots. There was silicone, I'm trying to remember. I don't know, you guys let me know if I missed any spots, because I think all these little flat surfaces need silicone, but I could be wrong. But I did get a new gasket for that, which is this one here. I'll try to show you guys the part numbers. There goes that one. A new seal for that guy right there, which is right here. Timing chain. Here goes this guide that has the 3 bolts. Okay. The new top bolt, which I do believe I ordered all this from Jeff Revline. Again, thank you. He was a huge part of this. Timing tensioner, timing chain tensioner, right in there. That'll replace this guy. The top guide, which that one sits right here. So I'm replacing that and the other guide. Okay, I think that's everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get to this. Remember, everything is already timed. The motor's at a weird slant, so this doesn't look like it's straight up and down, but the motor should be all ready to go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and don't forget, I did use these guys to hold the cams in place. Alright, time to get going on this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with setting everything up on here. This is already aligned perfect. The bottom, let's see if you can see the bottom arrow. There's an arrow here and there's an arrow right here. And they are lined up perfect right there. So these cams are good. So I'm going to go ahead and lay the chain and then start adding the guides. And then I'll worry about the timing cover next. Okay guys, I'm going to start with the chain. To line this up, I believe this colored one has to be with that mark right there. I think you guys can see it, but there's that little mark right there. Not 100% sure. That's what I'm gonna go with. So that's how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start with the timing chain. And oh yeah, that's perfect. Yep. And there goes the other two colored links. I didn't notice that at first when I looked at it. So I'm gonna line up that bottom one and then come up top and rearrange this. Or maybe just be dead on. Let's see. I think they gotta be in between those. So let me see where I'm at. Down here. Okay guys, so this one's not perfect in between where it needs to be. So I'm going to pull the little pin out so I could move this just a tooth over and then put it back. So let's see if that works. Okay guys, I'm going to start with the first timing guide. I know this isn't perfect up here, but I'm going to come back and adjust that. I did put some red Loctite on these bolts. Let's get the party started. Okay, I was told to give it some more clicks too. 1. Some people do it 2 clicks. I'm a little worried to go more than 1. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there for now. Let me see how everything timed out. Alright guys, there it goes. So I started with the guides on the side, which I still have to go back through and make sure everything's tightened. Slide this piece off. That, let me see, little arrow right there is up and down with the one right there on the block. There's a little slash right there that's in between this guide, this chain. I did give it 1 click. I might try to do it 1 more click. Let me see up here, in between there, these two are just slightly tad bit off, but that may adjust when I pull these out that's holding the cams, which really aren't holding them. all that tight at this point. But I'm gonna go through, tighten this, make sure all these are tight, tighten those, and maybe give it one more click out. But that's that, guys. Super easy. So let me go ahead and get back to this. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, it's all put together. I did take it all off and put it back on due to me not knowing about these marks. So I asked on the K-Series page, some of you guys subscribed may actually be on that page, but those marks are only for the initial lineup. So after that, it doesn't matter. So this is done. I did take it all back off and realign it again just to make sure I wasn't wrong, but I was right on the way I did it. So this is good. We are ready to move on. Let me pull this off. So that's how simple it is. I did make sure that went out more, the tensioner. Just that it's good to go, no issues. Just gonna give it another little tug. I mean, there's not much more I could do with it. I can't get it that extra click, but that should be good. So yeah, next is getting the timing cover on and nicely siliconed. And don't forget to put this guy back on. This specifically says outside, so this faces on the outside. The groove, so you can't put that on there wrong. Boom. So this is good to go, guys. Trying to think what else there is. I don't know. Let me take another look at this. Okay, guys. So this is done. As I mentioned, don't forget those marks won't matter. I looked it over again, make sure everything's good and tight. Everything is good to roll. So next is preparing this guy, which is removing that and removing this, and then laying silicone, cleaning off the silicone off all the surfaces, as well as over here. Got to get that all cleaned up, and it's pretty much ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out real quick. Alright, that took me a minute. Just hit it out reverse, and that will save you guys some time. Now, that goes in just like that. Alright guys, it's time to silicone the timing cover. I've read to hit all this, hit this spot, this, like all this weirdness right around here. So I'm just going to do as I've read and see how this goes on. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I want to lay it on pretty thin. Well, if it leaks, I know why. I'll go ahead and get this on here right now. I did put silicone around some of the bolt holes. Okay, so they say alternate them, so we'll start here, go to the bottom. Alright, there it is, guys. Just the right amount came out too, I feel like. I don't think that's too much and I don't think that's too little. It came out all the way around. The silicone did, I'm talking about. So I don't know about down here. Yeah, it did. Yep, sure did. And then all the way up, just a smidge came out. That looks good. That looks really good. Motor's timed. Now all I have to do is get that little cover on. So I gotta clean up the surfaces. It's a big glob of... Is that silicone on there? I think that is. But gotta clean that out so I can get this on here. So that's nice. Just a big glob of silicone on here. Bet you that didn't leak. Alright, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up. Alright, I've been at this set for a while trying to clean this off. So I'm just gonna lay a pretty deep roll all the way around and then a light one around this edge. So I'm gonna knock that out real quick and then show you guys. Alright, I'll be honest. That looks like shit, but fuck it. We're gonna go ahead and toss them on here in a minute. Get a little bit of silicone around here. Let's actually put this guy back in before I forget about it. It's right there. I think this motor mount here I have to switch to what's currently on the car, so I don't need to transfer that over. There it is. And I'll throw that bolt in there as well, just because. That's the one that I gotta switch later, but I don't want to lose it right now. Okay guys, so that's it on the spare motor for today. The timing guides are on, it's timed. The timing cover is on. So it is all ready. It's pretty much ready to go inside the Integra now. So trying to think what else I want to let you guys know. If you guys follow the video, you guys will understand everything that just happened. So hopefully you guys take the time to watch the entire video. But it is all put that back together. I just got to switch that later, as I mentioned. Hopefully I did seal that good enough. But I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Plug that guy back in. That motor mount I may need to switch as mentioned also. But that's that, guys. So I hope you guys liked that video. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share the video. Next, I think I'm going to check the valve lash on here. Get that ready. Then probably drop the motor. Maybe put on the oil pan. And put on the clutch and flywheel that I have ordered for this car. And I'm hoping that I can maybe even mount the all-wheel drive transmission to it. It's that one. Mount it up to it and have it ready to drop into the Integra. If you guys watched the previous videos, I plan on running that all-wheel drive transmission as a front-wheel drive for a little bit. But that's that, guys. So like, subscribe, share the video. More videos that come of this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys feel like I could have done anything better, let me know. Thank you guys.